Hi, so this is just a little test to see how the Callaway Great Big Bertha Warbird goes up against my new Callaway Rogue St Max. This is the sort of driver I used to use back in the day, and I haven't hit it for a while, and I haven't hit it against this, so I don't know exactly what the difference is with the figures. I used to hit the Callaway Great Big Bertha really well. I'm hitting this pretty well as well, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to start out with the Callaway Rogue St Max. This is my standard driver set at 9 degrees. With a Tensai AV Series 65 stiff shaft in it. It's just standard. Let's have a few shots with this. I know kind of where I'm expecting to get to distance wise and numbers wise, so we'll see once we get a few close to that how the Callaway Great Big Bertha stacks up. So that's a 283, 256 carry. Usually get a little bit more out of it than that. Little improvement, 289. Run out, 261 carry. Starting to get there. Seemed a bit higher than I normally hit. Oh, well, maybe I need to hit them like that. So that's a good one. That's 303. That's slightly above average. It's 17 degree launch, 2007 spin, 157 ball speed, 107. My best ball speed's 161. So potentially I could even got more out of that. But that is me sort of maxing out with that club. So that's a good one in here. Reasonably straight, didn't hit it off the planet, and it went 303. So let's try while I'm still fresh the Callaway Great Big Bertha. This is a 10 degree and it's a regular. So it's not ideal, but it'll give me an idea about ball speeds and total distance and all the rest of it. I've put this off a white tee because it's nowhere near as big, and I'll just sky it completely. I'll probably still sky it even off this tee, but we'll give it a go. And that felt more solid. Oh, straight right. Interesting to see for ball speed and that sort of thing. That was a bit better. 155 ball speed. It's only 2 miles an hour off the other one. But the spin's massively high, 3,500. Could be to do the fact that it's a regular and 10 degree as opposed to 9 degree stiff. So that's, but that is very high spin for me. I think it was alright, it's probably miles right or something, yeah. Can't seem to keep it on the planet, this one. 270, 39 spin, really high spin still. Not very impressive, I have to say. 4,000, it's the spin that gets me. I know it's 10 degree, but I never hit the modern drivers with that sort of spin on them. It's a struggle. Still pushed. 3.8 on the spin. That's the biggest thing I'm noticing is sometimes the ball speed's quite low, but like 147's low. But I'm capable of doing that on a mishit with a modern driver. It's this spin. I never get figures like 3.8, 4,000 on a driver. Don't know, maybe. Yes, there's a normal shot. Finally hit one. Oh, look at that, 282. 154 ball speed, 2908. Spin, below spin, 15 degree launch. So that felt like I struggled to beat that. But let's not forget, I've done 21 yards further. I don't feel like I'm getting to 300 ever with the Callaway Great Big Bertha, whereas this does happen with my own driver. Like so much bigger. Felt like a strike, but probably right. Oh no, decent. Only beat it by 4 yards. Spin down to 9. 19 7/8. That's again the big thing I'm noticing is the spin rate that these big drivers have. So I mean, if you're one of these guys still using, or women still using an old headed club, and you're hitting the ball quite high, you might be more than anything better off trying a new driver to try and bring the spin rate down and help you control that flight a little bit more. I think it was alright. A little bit hooky. Yeah, 296. So this is regularly getting past that old driver, and so it should, but it just shows you that when you really crack the old one out in the middle, not that far behind. Right, I'm capable of doing that with the new club as well. But there's another one, 303, 2,222 spin, 160 mile an hour ball speed, 109 with a swing speed, 15-degree launch. So just snip back to finish onto the Callaway Great Big Bertha pink tee, wasn't it? Just to see again the difference. Didn't hit it out the middle, but it looks okay. It's coming off a 303. But again, you know, these figures, 150 ball speed, 104, 14-degree launch, doesn't surprise me that much. That I can see that on a miss-hit, even with the new drivers. It's the 4,027 spin, which is just way over what I normally expect. That's a heel shot. Miles right, 233. When you miss this, it's going nowhere. Never at driver 233 with the new ones. Right, starting to get tired. Kind of proved what I want to prove. Which the old one, it's about 20 odd years old, is not as good as the new one. Wow, what a surprise. Don't know, hard to tell. Nearly up to 280. So 282 looks like it might be the limit. I just have one more. It's difficult to stop. Very difficult to stop. Don't know. Didn't feel as good a strike as the last one. Oh, 284. So improved a little bit. And again, the spin's coming down to help me go a bit further. 15 degrees of launch, 106. Ball speed's not bad. I mean, I think I've seen 155, so it's like 5 miles an hour less. And then just to finish off, fresh off that one, can't finish there. I've done 2 303s today, which is good. Bit of a low strike. So I think conclusions are what I hoped and what I probably thought, to be honest, that when you hit the Great Big Bertha or anything a bit older really well out the middle, then your ultimate distance isn't ridiculously short. Although I think we had 284 with the Callaway Great Big Bertha, and we had 303 a couple of times with the Rogue St Max. So it's a big difference. It is at least 20 yards, and it's probably 20 years. So a yard a year, yeah, might be about that. It's good though. Nevertheless, it just shows you that if you are still using something old and you think, oh well, no, I can't do any better than this, I really like the look of it, it's worth considering a bigger driver, if nothing for the fact that you might find that your spin rate comes down, if nothing else, and when you get the right fit, and you might start to get more distance because you're not hitting it up so much, and you're hitting it, well, it's not spinning up, it's going out a wee bit higher but staying there with a lower spin rate. So you're ultimately going to get more distance. But that was just a bit of fun to see what the difference was. And the next one I want to do is with my old burner TP driver against the new Stealth and see how that comes out, because the burner TP is 2007, so it's a little bit newer and bigger, it's full size, than this. So this was always going to be a bit of a mismatch. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. So I'll put a link for that on the back end of this video. But thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.